Most people don't stay poor because they're lazy or because they don't work hard. In fact, poor and middle-class people often work harder than the rich. The real reason most people stay poor is that the system is designed to keep them exactly where they are, and most people never learn how the system actually works. Let's start with the first trap, the time for money cycle. Most people trade hours for income. If they don't work, they don't get paid. It feels normal, but it's a trap. Because your time is limited. You can't scale time. You can't clone yourself. Meanwhile, the wealthy earn from assets, investments, businesses, real estate, which produce money even while they sleep. Poor people work in the system. Rich people own the system. The second trap is consumer debt. Credit cards, loans, installment payments. These destroy wealth quietly. Companies and banks convince people to buy things they can't afford, using money they don't have, to impress people they don't know. And when the payments stack up, people stay trapped, month after month, year after year. Debt is the modern form of slavery, and most people don't even realize they're chained. Then comes the education trap. School teaches you how to memorize facts, obey rules, and get a job. But it never teaches you how money works. No lessons on taxes, investing, inflation, negotiation, building assets. You graduate knowing the Pythagorean theorem, but not how to build financial freedom. That's not an accident. The system needs workers, not competitors. Another reason people stay poor is fear disguised as stability. People choose safe careers, safe salaries, safe routines without realizing that playing safe is often the biggest risk. They're afraid to start a business, afraid to invest, afraid to try something new. So they stay stuck in the same place for decades. Meanwhile, the wealthy understand that controlled risk is the path to growth. They take small, calculated steps. They fail, learn, and rise. Then there's environment. If you grow up around scarcity, people saying, money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, be happy with what you have, that becomes your mindset. And mindset determines destiny. Most people copy the financial habits of their parents, friends, and coworkers. If everyone around you is broke, you're almost guaranteed to follow the same path unless you break the cycle consciously. Finally, the biggest reason people stay poor is financial numbness. They don't pay attention to where their money goes. They don't track their spending. They don't invest early. They don't learn skills that increase their value. Life becomes a loop. Get paid, spend, repeat. Meanwhile, inflation quietly eats their savings like a slow leak in a tire. And by the time they notice, years have passed. But here's the truth the system doesn't want you to know. You're not stuck. You're just uninformed. One skill, one small investment, one side hustle, one new mindset. This is all it takes to break the cycle. You don't need to be born rich. You don't need luck. You just need strategy, discipline, and the courage to stop living on autopilot. Most people stay poor because they follow the script society gave them. The few who escape are the ones who write their own script.